Good evening and welcome to 22 News at 11. I'm Sydney Snow. There is now a vacant seat in the Supreme Court after the passing of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. 22 News reporter Christina Demores joins us live from Springfield to explain the process of choosing the next Supreme Court judge.
Sydney, this is the second time a Supreme Court justice has died close to the election, and the Senate is due for recess in October. But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has stated that the president's nominee will receive a vote on the floor of the U.S. Senate. When a seat on the U.S. Supreme Court becomes vacant, the Constitution gives the right to the president to nominate a person to fill the seat. The Senate Judiciary Committee must go through a vetting system to approve the president's nominee. There is then a final vote on the Senate floor to confirm the nomination. Former Congressman of New Hampshire Norman Demores pointed out that some Senate Republicans will take different positions on filling the seat before the election, especially if they are seeking a re-election in their own state.
I think a lot of people are going to be taking positions that are based upon their electoral situations. A lot of these senators, like Lindsey Graham, he clearly said that he probably would be chairman of the Judiciary Committee when this occurred, and that he would not be interested in having anything happen before an election.
Senator Lindsey Graham has stated that he will support President Donald Trump in efforts to move forward to fill the vacancy. However, Democrats are arguing that the Senate should wait to confirm the replacement until after the next president is sworn in. Before she died, Ruth Bader Ginsburg told her granddaughter that her final wish was not to have her seat filled until the new president was elected. The White House earlier today said that President Donald Trump wants to announce the next nominee before the presidential debate. Working for you live in Springfield, Christina Demores, 22 News.